Hey, it's Leaky Senpai, and today we are going to be playing the Lion Song. So today we are going to be doing the episode 2, which is trilogy. It is going to be focusing on a visual artist, Franz, who is an aspiring painter at the turn of the 20th century. He is trying to immortalize his name within the Vienna high society. So, let's get started. Is in Vienna Empress Elizabeth train station. Now Frida, you'll be good when I'm gone? Say no, girl, say no. You'll pine for me every moment? Oh, please, say no. Oh yes, Paul. Every moment. Girl, that's a lie. That's a straight up lie. Why don't I believe you? Because you asked for the impossible, sir. When you ask for the impossible, you're gonna get disappointed. Why don't I believe? You'll be true to me when you're gone? Ooh. Is she insinuating he's a cheater? Ah, well. Oh my gosh, this man came and say, no, of course not. That's not true. We've had some fun times, haven't we? Yo, is he breaking up with her right now? Oh my goodness. Yes, we have. All aboard for Vienna Central. Next stop, Vienna Central. Next stop, Vienna Central. Last stop? Who knows? Go. Before I actually start to miss you. Ha ha ha. We couldn't have that, could we? I don't know how to feel about them already. May I join you? Of course. Plenty of room. Can you imagine the man just said no? Vienna, an inner city street. Oh, come on, Granddad. You promised you'd introduce me. Yes, yes, I know. Have you changed your mind? How far is it? This is it right here. Huh. Klimt? Hope that's pronounced. The others? Will they be there? You know what I think of these people? I know, I know. I appreciate you doing this, believe me. My somewhat distinguished guests. And various other hangers-on. May I have your attention, please? I give you the 2 markers? Marker? Alright, that's what we're going with. The mountain climber and the artist. Formidable. Ladies and gentlemen, young Franz is an artist. I found on the wrong side of... I don't know. Ooh, where I myself also live. To be precise, I found one of his paintings. This girl was so awkward. She's like, he slap her, I guess. You see, the young artist is like a lion, strong and ferocious, and always on the hunt for a better painting. I hope to find a suitable model at this gathering. Is that just a ghost that popped up? Goodness. What is it you told me, Franz? You're able to look into a person's soul? I don't think that's what he just said. I could be wrong. I don't think that was it. Oh, there's more ghost people. No, Gustav, I wouldn't be so presumptuous. Each of us is made of layers of personality. I must dig deep into those layers before my portraits come to life. Franz here threw out one of his pictures. It almost hit me. And on some level, it did. You're all very familiar with the painting in question. There it hangs, woman with violin. I feel like that's probably Wilma from the first episode. Although we all know her real name very well. If you have the energy, let us welcome this promising young painter into our society. Who are you going to paint next, Franz? Yes, who? One a gentleman, one of the ladies, maybe? I won't tell you. I won't tell you. Make it a secret. But you'll know soon. What if he paints himself? You may be right. Curious paint. So many famous paintings. And mine's right next to them. Is it good enough? They certainly seem to think so. Good. Enjoying yourself, my boy? Anything I can help you with? Holding up, how about you? Any thoughts on who I should talk to next? I'll need to be sure of my next model. I suggest talking to... I'm not gonna pronounce that. The art critic. That's her over there in the red dress. I mean, all these is a shade of red. I don't know who that is. All the people here, she's the most interesting. Holding up, how are you? Actually, I'm fine. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I need to be sure of my next model. My career could depend on it. Good luck on your hunt. Hope. Main conversation. Excuse me. This girl just dipped. Two such charming, pretty looking gentlemen. Ah. Margaret. Margaret? Pronounce his name. Your art is very new, isn't it? Agree, he's very new. Yes, indeed. Wonderfully new. Thank you. Have you decided on your next model? Not yet. If you'll excuse me. Grandfather is a mountain climber. Please excuse me. Joseph has been waiting for me since he arrived. So she's avoiding you. She's actively avoiding you. Violin. Wilma was a difficult model. Young, driven, unsure of herself. I did my best, but something is missing. Perhaps I could find more within her today. Just playing the lion song. Well-rounded gentleman. Margaret, how much are your paintings worth? How much does one go for? Are you interested in buying one? Until recently, they're worth the price of a loaf of bread. Why do you ask? Are you interested in buying one? Yes, woman with violin over there. Say, was she a real model of yours? She looks a lot like that young composer. Was it not? That one is already spoken for, I'm afraid. An innkeeper in southern Bohemia. Goodness. Your fame is spreading rapidly. Not really. It has sentimental value for him. Sentiment is not the success of an artist measured, as all things, in money? Do you only think in terms of money? Don't be too hard on me, young man. I'm a merchant banker. We tend to do that. How do you measure success? Artistic success is staying true to a vision. It's not something that can be measured, it's measured in followers. First one. Ah! Truth. It's true you're considering people in this very salon. For your next painting? Will you pay me next, Marker? I will certainly consider your generous offer. Excuse me. Don't get any bright ideas. And I will be your next subject. Did you choose your model? Did I make a good first impression? They love you. You'll fit in here perfectly. The eyebrow wiggle. Was there something else? How do you choose your models? I choose whoever I want to spend time with. Whoever best fits my needs. Your needs? I have the paintings in my head before I start. I want to show the world the layers I see. Your next model must be someone interesting. Was there something else? I'll talk to you later. I believe I'm finally here. It's an amazing view of the city. I gotta talk to this dumb lady over here. Are you evading me? How do you know my grandfather? I apologize for bothering you. No, evading. Call her out. Are you evading me? Are you following me? Yes. Could you stop it, please? As always. It has been a pleasure talking to you, Joseph. Why is she such a pain? Do you know her? I've known her for years. She's a very close friend of mine. Well, clearly not close enough if she treats your grandson horribly like this. But a very tough critic. See you later, Granddad. Good luck on your hunt. Pardon me, please. Here we go again, round and around. I feel like I'm on something. Start over. My name is Grady. There. Was there anything else? Listen, I'm talking to you for Joseph's sake. You're being a pain! I can hardly respect you or your work. Excuse me? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It's alright. What do you think of my paintings? You want an honest answer? Yep. I think they're ridiculous. It's so obvious what you're trying to do. It is? As obvious as your lack of finesse. Your expressionism is without expression. But You're just too young, too inexperienced. I'm sorry. Oh. Now if you'll excuse me? I didn't get the last question. I guess she was gonna leave. She's definitely gonna say no regardless. You can't talk to the one lady outside. Talk to your We're leaving. Leave, Franz? Not until I find my next subject. Oh, I guess we have to talk to them again. You see something in me, don't you? I see something, yes. Perhaps, but there are other possibility in the salon here. I must be certain. You must understand. First, you must take your time. I'll have to pick someone. Better choose your next subject wisely. Your career depends on it. Talk to you. Have you decided? Will you paint me? Just like that? I don't even know you. Am I successful enough for you? I have to think about it first. When you come to a decision, I'll be right here. I want the guy. Or do I want something we don't need? Say something else. Strength? Vitality? Something of interest to be sure. What is your name? Lieutenant 49th Infantry. A lieutenant? Yes, indeed. And an art lover. An art lover? My presence here should attest to that. What's your favorite painting? What's your favorite artist? Do you know many people in the art scene? Your favorite artist? So many great artists in Austria today. But I have to say Klimt. Favorite painting? Alright, so he's just sucking up. Very good. Yes, indeed it is. Hee hee hee. Do you know many people in the art scene? Of course. But I'd like to get to know you. While you paint me, perhaps? I wouldn't be so eager. Modeling can mean long hours of stiffness. Have you modeled before? Modeling is not for the easily bored. The stiffness would be no problem for me. Oh my. Yes, indeed, it isn't. Thank you for speaking with Just like that, I don't even know you. But I know you. I admire your work, I really do. And I'm very curious how you would capture me. How to explain it? Let me think. It's clear you look for value in things. My investors would desert me if I didn't. I look for layers of value in my model. No one is only who they seem on the surface. We are very much alike in that. I must know well those with whom I deal with. Precisely. I confess I would have thought a banker would be the last person to understand. We are far more alike than I would have imagined. More than ever, I'd like you to paint me. What's your name? Reynard Moritz. At your service. Is there anything else I can tell you? How much are you worth? Let's just say the bank is doing quite well. What do you do with all that money? It's a really impolite question asking. Let's say I invest it in technology, a new business. Do you ever invest in people? Yes, in all walks of life. Human capital. Invaluable. Not all my colleagues agree. A most interesting discussion. Have I convinced you to paint me? A few layers down, you might find a greedy lying bastard. Yes, I might. But flawed subjects can make interesting portraits too. If you'll excuse me. Talk to you. Know that look? The lion is hunting. Talk to you later. Talk to your grandfather now? I might pick the banker. You wanted to purchase one of my paintings? Yes, very much so. I could see whether I find something in my workshop. A few sketches, perhaps? That would be wonderful. What else I have to talk to you about the other guy before I tell him I want to paint him? Oh, nothing else. Okay. Let's pick this guy. I'd like to. Ah, feel honored. Where and when? My workshop, at your earliest convenience. Splendid. I shall see you there. Don't get any bright ideas. That'll be your next subject. Nobody else you grandfather that you picked a subject? Nope. Repetitive. Talk to him. Oh, I guess not. Says your name. Excuse me. Oh no, must not forget grandfather. Grandfather, found my next model. Great, so you're ready to leave? I know I am. Yes, let's go. Am I trying to leave grandfather there? The second episode is called Anthology. Either one. My workshop or the busy here today. One of Vienna's finest buildings. Probably go back to your workshop, not back to the salon, I would. Someone's knocking the door. Good day. Please have a seat. I'm told the psychoanalyst Ford provides one. For his subjects as well. These clothes you have chosen should do nicely. You look very much the prosperous banker. Undress. Go. Very much. I expect all portrait artists flatter their models, so thus may the fee be adjusted upwards. Are you comfortable? Lie down. Please stand upright. Yes, please stay like that. Are you comfortable? If I may, I think I'll stand. You must stand after all. Never had a model worry about my comfort. I assure you I'm used to standing. This way we achieve a necessary rapport, I think. If you're ready, we can begin. Would you mind if I ask you about yourself? As I paint? Only if I may ask questions of you as well. Then it becomes a conversation instead of an interrogation. So, as you wish, if you must. As you wish. And ask away. Did you grow up in a prosperous family? Why did you decide to become a banker? Are you good at math? For the banker question. It was decided for me, I'm afraid. My father was a banker. As was my grandfather. And on back through the generations. However, we have a tradition. Somewhat rare in my profession. We value people as highly as money. For how much do you usually sell one of your paintings? 50, 400, 2,000. I'm sorry, but that's none of your business. Go 400. Adequate for a newcomer, I suppose. But I think they're worth much more than that. You must have legs of steel. How are we progressing? The body of the work is almost complete, but in many regards we are finished. Again, I see layers, but one eludes me. The truth must be literally staring me in the face. Yeah, I see layers. Ah, the investor's nightmare. What is the balance sheet hiding? Oh man. Hope you won't be disappointed. Would you allow me to see the painting? Yes, no. Will you trust me? I trust you. Now you must trust me. I'll see the painting. I think you give me too much credit. And that statement does not come easily. Does not come easy. For one who deals in credit. Ha! I hope you are pleased. Indeed, yes. You have remarkable talent, yet you remain unsatisfied? I will always be my toughest critic. I know something is missing. I hope one day I can please myself. Something's missing. I understand. We are very much alike, you and I. I have the better sense of humor. But we are perfectionists, always striving for more. I thank you. Show it at the salon, then have it sent to the bank. Hours later? Oh no, not again. It happened again? How long? Movie becomes that. Hours. Hours gone. Where? What did I see in her? Hope. To escape her life. Someday. First painting. It had something. Good tools are no substitute for practice. Are not to blame. Old portrait. I was looking for ways to paint. What I see. Night. Discarded canvas. I'll paint over them when I need more fresh canvas. I can't remember where I go, what I do. I've been looking for something similar, but no one seems to see people like I do. He mentioned he wanted to purchase some of my sketches. Maybe there's something in there. Next drawing, previous inspects. These paintings are in session with a young composer. I could see some of her layers when talking to her, even before painting her, but the greatest she would aspire to was still hidden. It might fetch a good price, but it might be too personal, too revealing. In fact, she was one of the first I talked to. Pretending to be someone she wasn't. I didn't paint her, but I could make a few by selling this. Respect. I remember this session. He was a funny gentleman. I wonder if Ortiz had something like this in mind. So this send them permit. Cardboard. A rarity among bankers. He cares about those who trust their money to him. I was so close to uncovering that last layer, his true self. What made him able to see himself in others' shoes? Should I take it to the salon? Most will say they like it. Maybe she knows how. I couldn't prove it. Yes. Let's take it to the salon. I guess I don't want to grab it. Go home. Following morning. go to this. Oh, hello. I'm happy I didn't have to chase after you today. I have no idea what you mean. Lady, you know. Brought a painting? Yes, it's over there as you see. Hmm. I didn't notice. You must assume you could bring it here? Yes, why not? Would you take a loan? I'm sure I've improved over Woman with Violin. I'd be honored if you could take a look at it. I expect you would be. You must be feeling brave today. Yes, I'm not sure. Maybe not. Unfortunately, I'm already late for another engagement. No, no. Please tell us what you think. Yes, please don't disappoint us. Ugh. Caught something of him. Something perhaps surprising to those who don't know him well. He was a difficult subject. I did my best, thank you. Yes. Perhaps proof then? While it is better, it doesn't really do him justice, does it? I've known him for years. There's much more to him than you show in this painting. A certain veneer, but lacking depth. Yes, I can see their problems now. What's missing? I realize I still have much to learn. I don't know what else I could have done. That's what's missing. You're not being truthful with the brush. You must think outside of your own experience. Go out into the real world. Try to see real people. Abandon this bright bubble of high society. Ah, yes, so very bright. Only for a time. Yes, bright indeed. You're the one living in a bubble. And go where? And the first one will be him just throwing a tantrum. Ah, ask your grandfather. My grandfather? Yes. He climbs mountains. He knows what it's like to feel the sharp rocks biting into his hand, the black earth under his fingernail. He knows the real world. I wish I could say the right things. There's something about him I couldn't capture it. Fine, your uncle. Joseph's apartment, your grandfather. Grandfather, I need help. Thanks for stopping by, Boyd. She told me to experience the real world. I don't know what that means. You know her well. What did you think she meant by that? Meet me at the market later. I'll show you. A whole new world? Ah, yeah. The cafe, the market. Check out what's in the cafe. Was everything to your liking? Yes. Delicious. Anything else for you? I'm fine, thank you. Will you look at my equations? I would value your opinion. If you like. But I assure you this is outside my expertise. Thank you. You are a good friend. Waiter. Excuse me, waiter. What can I do for you? I would like some coffee, please. Never mind. Guess we'll go for coffee. Certainly, what kind? I don't know how to pronounce any of these words. Let's go. Dang, I wonder how they are. Let's go with this one. Delicious. You want another coffee? No. Mathematicians. Reader. He's completely lost in that book. Venus in furs. What an extraordinary face. Wonder what they're discussing. They seem deep in conversation. I shouldn't intrude. Nope, go ahead. Slender mathematician. No, he is too difficult. What a subject that man would make. I must paint him. Gentlemen, please pardon the intrusion. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Franz. The artist? Sir, this is an honor. What can we do for you? It is your friend here. I don't pronounce her name either. Emile. You must forgive me. I have been studying you from across the room. Oh? Your face is remarkable. The layers of you are contradictory somehow. Layers? Contradictory? Not at war with one another, but a duality. Changing? At first I thought one thing, but later saw another in conflict with the first. Changing, you say? I must paint you. We still have a lot to discuss. Would you mind asking me later? Not at all. Gentlemen? Here, continue your luncheon. Can I help you? I would like to order a coffee to go, I guess. Certainly, please take your seat at the table. The waiter will be with you. Okay, coat rack. There are more coats here than there are people. Shows you what buttoned up society we live in. Outside, a beautiful autumn day. He's humming to himself. Sounds like the lion song. Poster. A poster advertising the new play. Yeah. He seems a bit troubled. Cakes? All sorts of delicious cake. Can't pronounce that, can't pronounce that, can't pronounce that, can't pronounce that. Oh, and some can't pronounce that either. The kitchen. The door to the kitchen. I don't have any business back there. Can't go further? I guess not. Oh. Keep walking, buddy. Have you reconsidered? We still have a lot to discuss. Would you mind asking me later? We lost in this book. Let's go to the market. I'm pleased you asked me to meet you, but something is on your mind. What can I do for you, my boy? You told me to speak to you, not everyone liked my latest painting. I need to talk to someone real. And you're the realest person I know. Thank you. At least I think that's a compliment. You said I need to explore the real world? What do you think the real world is? For me, the real world is the north face of the upper end of the overhang from the foot of the rock face. Is 40 horizontal meters. My god. It was first climbed in 1879. I climbed it with Benelli a year later. That's as real as it gets. I thought this market would be real enough for me. Of course it is real. Not like the salon. No world is made of words. You already knows this. But the real world, our world, this is made of deeds. Not as dramatic as my example, but real all the same. I understand that, Granddad. Okay then, let's see if you do. Look over there. The woman at the vegetable stall. What do you see? A plump, middle-aged woman. A woman who carries herself well for her age. She looks familiar. She must have been beautiful when she was younger. Let's go with carries herself well for her age. That's Madam Erica. She was once a famous actress, wasn't she? She still is. And one of the most beautiful women who ever breathed. You know her? I did. Once upon a time. Before I met your grandma. Oh, was that your boo? Let's go speak to her. I can't wait here if she has an incredible presence even now. Let's go speak to her. Go talk to your woman. Speak to her, friend. It may sound strange to say this of an actress, but she is one of the realest people you will ever meet. But why won't you come too? Then I will talk to her. You go. Please. Excuse me. Why, hello there. Forgive the intrusion. Forgiven. Didn't I see you at the theater last week? Front row? Oh, I'm afraid not, but I never missed one of your performances. Ah, yes. It wasn't our best night, but what can you do? What indeed? My name is... You must see my next piece. They say it's forbidden in Germany. So much is... Yes, I'll be sure to see it. My name is... Now don't tell me. You sent chocolates to my dressing room, perhaps? Well, actually... Of course I wasn't able to eat them. I'm on a strict diet. Always. You have to look good. Especially for the boys in the front row. That's why I'm at this stall. Ah, madam, such a celebrated actress. Anything you want. Half price? Now. What did you say your name was? I didn't tell you yet, pardon me. There you go. My name is Franz. Oh no. Can't be. You're too young. I'm Franz Morker. I'm a painter. You're thinking of my grandfather, Joseph. My grandfather told me he knew you. Your grandfather, Joseph. Yes, how silly of me. How is Joseph? I don't suppose he still climbs? Still climbs. Every chance he can. I don't think he'll ever stop. And your grandmother? She passed away a few years ago. The herbalist. I must not forget to stop by at the herbalist. Oh, she dipped. Ah, well, are you coming? Oh, we gonna follow her, I guess? Grandfather, you painted all kinds of model. One would think you wouldn't shy away from a beautiful woman. Vegetable vendor, not a worry in the world. Various vegetables. Vienna's finest vegetables. Loads of meat, so much meat. Butcher, a slice of ham, good. A kilo, better. Old lady, I can't see what she's selling. Shopping crowd, I won't get through here. Oodles of flower, tulips, and lots of other flowers. Policeman. Policeman. With the madam. It's good to see you again, madam. Let's see, let's see. What have we here? I just can't make up my mind. What are your choices? The green, the blue, or the red? What do you think? I think you look good the way you were. What are you looking for? I imagine it must be hard to always look as good. What are you looking for? Would you read the labels for me? My eyes. The red is foot bathing powder. The blue is exotic skincare, and the green is anti-aging gel. I'll have all of them already. You don't need them. Liar. Your friend Marquis, the painter? Yes. Would you paint me? I'm asking because I feel you understand me. I might. If I did, I would paint you as you are, without all this. Why? You're a beautiful woman. Your beauty has only grown with time because you are real. Your beauty has grown with time. You would paint who I am. You would paint me? Yes. If only you would let me. When will you decide? Soon, before the day is out. I will make a decision over lunch. As will I. Thank you. And tell your grandfather over there to come visit me. It's been too long. Exotic wares. Flasks containing all sorts of magic cures. Let's go get your grandfather a new brew! So, she wants you to visit her. I'm gonna have some lunch. Would you visit me? That's quite a woman. Visit her. She saw me? Yep. Oh, I have an engagement at my club. Old climbers sharing lies. Have fun. Was it of help to you? Seeing the real world? I don't know. Take care, my boy. Yeah, that boy dipped too. Sure. Do you have to talk to the guy again, or... Painter? I want to paint you. Please meet me at my workshop. How exciting, I will be there soon. So you're gonna go home to your workshop. Let's go to the workshop. Okay. This is actually done really well. Workshop door. The stage is set. All props are in their expected places. Madam, a veiled woman enters stage left. Please have a seat. A lovely tune is quietly played in the background. Madam sits and demurely arranges her skirt. She speaks. You look so tired. I've noticed it in the market too. Are you well? I haven't been sleeping. Would you like to postpone? No, I can't. I'm fine. Let's continue. I'm at peace when I paint. Very well. Is this how you would like me to pose? The clothes you have chosen do nicely. Would you remove the veil? Would you mind undress? Yes. I do, but I will carry reality only so far. No dance of the seven veils for you. For you only, I'll remove one. The veil. There now. No other fancy words. I am as you see me. Feels like an old lady. Lovely, your beauty shines through. This is the woman I must paint. Lack of face powder does that. Madam, I can't paint if I'm laughing. You think I'm pretty? Your voice. You remind me of a surgeon. So calm. It won't hurt, will it? You promise me? I promise. May I ask you questions while I paint? Now you sound like Freud. Do you know Freud? I know of him, of course. Someone compared me to him at the salon. We never met. I know of him, of course. He has helped me many times. I seem to collect neurosis like souvenirs from the characters I play. Hours later. Act 2. The young painter looks haggard. His model looks as fresh as a tulip bulb. Your voice is melodic. No younger actress can hold a candle to you. You have beautiful hair. Compliment your voice. Thank you. I've always enjoyed emphasizing different voices in my characters. Why did you become an actress? What is your favorite role? Is there a role you hate playing? Do you like your colleagues? See why you became an actress. So that handsome young men would fall in love with me. Man, this girl, go get her. Appreciate her. I respect that. Telling the truth now. That was the truth. Of course, after a time, I realized I could take the audience by the hand, open their eyes and lead them into a new world. There was power in that. And love. What is your principal vice? Really? What kind of question is that I asked a lady? Oh, never mind. I'm an actress, not a lady. Sex, alcohol, gambling. Let's say alcohol. Drink can be a companion of the moment, but it will never be a friend. Gambling. I've only gambled on love. Once I thought I won, but it wasn't to be. Oh, is it your grandfather? It's a delight. But it's not a vice. It's a necessity, like breathing or eating or good reviews. What is it then? Why, gluttony, of course. I'm surprised you can't paint me. And still need to ask. Few more hours later. Act 3. The actress feels the layers of her psyche being peeled back like an artichoke. One of many vegetables she hates. When we met at the market, you mentioned being on a diet. You said you knew Granddad. You were interested in herbalists. Knew Granddad. Were you and Granddad in love? It's not a question I'm prepared to answer. Almost finished. And? I think you'll be pleased. Your beauty is here on the canvas. You're a wonderful model. Why do you hesitate? I'm not satisfied. I'm lost. I'm missing something. I see more layers with you than any of my earlier models. But I know I'm missing something. Is that why you can't sleep? It's worse than that. I have blackouts, and I have this feeling that I'm empty. I have no layers at all. I'm one of 3 sisters. I don't understand. No, my sisters are strong. Admired, great woman. It was easy to tell when we were children. They were destined for great things. I was not. But you are a great actress. To many in Vienna society, there is no such thing. Many think us little better than whores. There is no in between. This is new. My God, it's new. It is not new. It's been that way for ages. No, I see more. No, back. No, it's gone. I've lost it. It's gone. Curtain. Hours later, I finished a painting at dawn. Now it's near dawn again. I've lost an entire day, and my fate awaits me. Madam the actress, she's a woman full of love. There was something I couldn't capture. I can see that it's missing. Following morning. Let's go to the salon. Criticism. To better yourself. Please excuse the painting. What do you think? Nothing. You look terrible. Whatever is the matter? I'm tired. Just a little tired. Tired? You allow me to paint you? I'll call it The Walking Dead. The painting, what do you think? My boy, how do you get our greatest actress to pose like that? I'll never know. Is this so dreadful? Dreadful? It's brilliant. Your growth between this painting and your last is amazing. Seen her? I doubt she knows you brought another painting. I'll telephone her. Are you alright? My painting, I'm not so sure I'm fine. You made great progress, as I knew you would. Knew I would? Forget the painting. Forget the painting? For now. Just for now. You really don't look well. What happened to you? It happens every time I had a blackout. More than once. What do you mean? I lose hours. They are just blank. When does this happen? After every painting? You need a doctor. I just need some sleep. No. You need Freud. Dr. Freud's office. Just keep talking. About what? Anything that comes to your mind. Pictures, words, stories. See people in layers. I wonder how you're supposed to help me. I have this reoccurring dream. Tell me about it. I dream of a unicorn. I dream of lying here. Let's talk about something else. Let's go with the unicorn. Running from a mob. I stole something from them. You're running away? A mythical creature? You're afraid you're not real. What is it that you stole? How do you see people around you? See people in layers. You mean like onions? No. What do these layers look? It depends on the layers. Some look like the person. Some look entirely different. More like a symbol. It's hard to describe. Naturally. If it were easy, you wouldn't need me. They shift in and out of my perception. What do you think they stand for? Everything I'm not? Aspects of their personalities? I don't know. Do you see your own layers? No. Why not? I don't have any. Rubbish. I've never been able to look at them. As a child, I looked for them in mirrors. Never been able to see them. Ah, that's different. Do you see layers in people? I wouldn't call them that. What do you call them? We're not here to discuss me. We're here to discuss you. Man, he reflected that question. I don't know what you want me to say. Many of my patients find it hard to talk about themselves. What do you do? I kick the furniture after they leave. Does that help? No, it hurts like hell. But it's better than me kicking them. They won't talk. How can I help? I've had blackouts. Wonderful. No, they aren't. Wonderful that you're talking. Not the blackouts. What typically happens on days when you lose time? A model arrives, I paint my portraits, my model leaves. Sometimes happy, sometimes not. Exactly like my patient. Sometimes happy, sometimes glaring at me with murder in their eyes. A few days later. Let's pick up where we left off. In the last session. You paint your portraits. What happens after your patients leave? I don't know exactly. I guess I black out. Something else. But I can't see it. I spoke with Madame. told me she was a patient of yours. What did she say? You talk to people who know me? Oh, that's very conceited. You mentioned you have layers. Please share it. I want to be excited too. Oh, layer. My layer. Reflected in my glasses, my symbolically seeing into your soul. No, not at all. I wasn't even looking at you. No, you weren't seeing into my soul. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Where did you see it? Right above, around me. A secret desire, perhaps? My own layer. That's the first time. Got two right there. What did Madame tell you? She wondered about the second easel in your workshop. What second easel? Had a canvas on it? Covered by a sheet? She's mistaken. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no second easel in my workshop. Well, in that case, I won't suggest you go immediately to your workshop and rip off that sheet. You're not making sense. God, it happened again! I just saw another one of my layers! Go to your workshop. Rip off that sheet. If you can. It's all downhill from there. Ooh, let's go! Rip that sheet off. Let's uncover more of your layers. No easel. The layers, they're gone? And another easel magically appears. That's weird. What? Me. God. I've been trying to find my layers. But I saw them. They're there. It's me. Is this what I've been painting during my blackouts? Try to find the layers that resonate with me. It's far from complete. Time to finish this, but no rushing yet this time. Torn figure, deformed figure, cowering figure, pleading figure. Figure bears the closest resemblance to me. During my session with Freud, I saw my own layers. If but for a short moment, can I bring them out again? When did they show? When he asked me about my dreams, he talked about his patients, he talked to others about me. Hours later, cowering figure. Is that worried? It feels familiar. He mentioned our sense of humor. He seemed to care about others around him. He kept inquiring about money. The people he cares about those around him. Do I too? My models. I want them to feel safe when I paint them. I want them to be understood, to open up. Hours later. The form figure. This figure, it reminds me of Madame. I enjoy painting her so much, but there's something about myself, something we share. Passion, a healthy appetite, experience. A very passionate woman. But what are we both passionate about? Avoiding self-pity, work, being celebrated. Feels good. Is this why we do what we do? No. Can't be right. Hastily painted figure. It's hard to make out what exactly it's supposed to be. No wonder. The past few weeks have been rough, rather unpleasant, so revealing. Good one, friend. But in everyone I meet, there's a connection. Even with those I saw no layer. Even with Granddad, the young composer. I forget painting her back then. There's so much more to her. Ah, guess we might have failed that last one. But for that last one, first time I feel there's something more to me. Sharing something of me, reflected by others. Got to show them, show her. This is what I've been missing. Ah, I missed one of them. Later. Finally. I've not heard from you in weeks. Are you alright? What can I do for you? I have another painting. I'm looking for Gertie. What happened in the past few weeks? Goodbye. Comes by time to time, but not as often as she used to. Is something wrong? Maybe. I don't know. The adventure, the titillation are gone? She has seen it all. And with you not coming here anymore. Anyway, I have another painting. You know where Gertie lives? If I did, why should I tell you? Come back to the salon. I could sell one of your paintings. I could try to bring her back to the salon. Very well. Wait a moment. Man, this guy wanted a benefit from helping him? Gee. Here, this is it. Thank you, Gustav. Where's her address? There we go. Gertie's apartment. This is her. What are you doing here, Franz? What do I want from her? Why bother her? Is this not it? This painting? I want to thank you. I've painted a new portrait. Would you let me paint you? Do you think you're ready? As ready as I'll ever be. I'm not sure. I'm not. But I want to thank you. I painted a new portrait. A self-portrait worthy of Van Gogh. The cost was high, but I would have never survived had I not painted it. I'd like to buy it. It's yours. I'll sell it to you. It's not for sale. It's yours. You've already given me more than I can ever repay. Thank you. I wanted to thank you. What for? Critiquing my work, critiquing me, rescuing me, sending me to Freud. I only did what was necessary. The future is up to you. That's all I wanted to say to you. Goodbye. Bye. I thought you wanted to paint her. Were you not gonna paint her? Oh, you like the girl. So, you found reality after all. I did. Found myself. I found truth. Will you let me paint you, Granddad? Do you feel you're ready, grandson? As ready as I'll ever be. Would you paint me in my prime scaling? If that's what I see, I'll paint you as you are. Oh, I'd paint you in your prime. Today. So be it. If you choose to paint me, I'd be honored. Granddad. Wait up. Old man's quick. I took off her stuff. Who shall I paint? Ready? Your father. Granddad. Yes. %, also gave the portrait to Leos. %, also painted the banker. $77 painted the portraitress. $66% didn't win Freddie's affection either. Next episode of Lion's Song. A mathematician like me. Alright, I kind of want to see some of the options. Instead of painting Joseph, if we paint Gretty, does it change anything? So be it. So it does not change anything. I guess it's just whoever he picks has a greater impact on him. Ready? Well, that was very fun. I do believe I am gonna go back to check on the other options. Yeah. So I feel like there's more to explore here because they do make you pick between the two. But yeah, I've really enjoyed that. So until episode 3, thanks for watching. Until next time.